Welcome back, closers, to the Siro Sales Academy, powered by Grosso University. Again, Dominic, Dan, and Joe back in the studio. We appreciate tuning in for another action-packed course where we're going to be unpacking step 6 of our 11-step process, which is evolution. So first of all, Dan, let's talk about why is this step called evolution?
Well, it's literally just walking the homeowner through the evolution of the product they're looking to replace. You know, they're making windows differently today than they were 100 years ago. Let's talk about what's happened in between.
Exactly. So we're going to talk about how technology is involved, and some people refer to this as the industry options section. To simplify this, the best salespeople in the industry have a really great talent for taking their prospects on a shopping spree. Because what objection ideally would we like to be able to overcome proactively if we could?
Shop around.
Shop around. Do you ever get shop around as an objection? Well, what's the best way to handle any objection, Joe?
Pre-handle.
Yeah, pre-handle. Bring it up first. Overcome it proactively so it's not an objection in the close. We want to be in a position where the homeowner can give you their informed consent. If they didn't have an opportunity to see anything else in the industry other than your product or service, deep down, do they feel like they were truly able to give you their informed consent? They feel like they were forced to buy the first thing that they saw without having any idea what else is out there. So again, being able to take them on the shopping spree is a very powerful way you can funnel it down to your exclusive product, service, or offering, or nothing. So let's talk about some of the things that companies and sales professionals can start building out, whether it be in their kit or literature, to make this part of the sales process more impactful. Regardless of what product I'm selling, what types of samples ideally would I like to have in there to make this evolution section of the sales process more impactful?
Well, I just want to have some of the competitors' products that are on the market. If we're sticking with the windows, if I'm selling a vinyl window, I also want to be able to show them fiberglass, wood, and even within the vinyl family, are we talking about a recycled regrind product or virgin vinyl, some sort of high-strength polymer? I need to educate these people.
So you'd be lucky if a prospect retains 5 or 10% of what you say. But human beings actually have a very high retention of information that they see and experience, meaning that when I get them physically and mentally involved, put things in their hands, engage their senses, that's going to be far more impactful than just talking about something. So on one hand, I can just tell them about a competitor. The other one, I can actually physically put that in their hand and have them feel and see the difference for themselves. And ultimately, I want to be in a position as a sales pro where I can literally have all the industry options, like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and the homeowner has their pick of the litter. And putting price aside, John and Mary, knowing what you now know, which one of these is the ultimate solution to your problems that you would recommend for your home?
Hey closers, it's Dan Coomes-Barry from Grosso University. I'm the sales trainer who runs our monthly Sales Academy Masterclass, where we walk you through our 11-step process for in-home sales in the home improvement industry. This process is perfect for salespeople of any level of experience, whether you're green coming right into the field or you've been doing this for 30 years. We promise you that you're going to learn something that you can take out that day and help you close business. From my personal experience, I know that many homeowners that you talk to are looking to work with a credible expert who is knowledgeable, but they don't like being sold. The beautiful part about this process is it can be tailored for any personality type, any problem you may run into, and we're going to go through this in such a detail-oriented manner that you'll be prepared for any situation. From walking up and knocking on the door all the way through buttoning up the deal, we will teach you the nuanced art form that is one called closing. This is a skill set that helped me make multiple six-figure income for years and years, and now, because I get to sit on this side of the camera, I get to pass that skill set along to you. I hope you're up to the task, because I'll tell you, this is a 145-page book that we train over a 2-week span. It is coupled with our 11-part video series that's broken down so it's easy to digest. No matter what type of learner you are, we accommodate you. Now, at the end of our 2-week training process, you will have to pass a final exam, and it's not easy. You'll have to score at least an 85% on this final exam in order to become a certified sales warrior through the Grosso University program. And that's where the hard work begins. But if you're up to the task and you want to make life-changing money and cultivate a skill set that will permeate into all areas of your life, I invite you to join me in the Sales Academy Masterclass. We have classes that start on the second Monday of every month, and I look forward to seeing you in class. And as always here at Grosso University, yes, you are a closer.
and have them come to their own conclusion. Again, I'm not forcing them to agree to anything, but have them come to their own conclusion that your product, your service, your system or offering is the best to solve their problems. And ultimately, I want to kill the alternatives, kind of like killing a flea with a sledgehammer. I want to take them off the table once and for all because I don't want to handle shop around as an objection. I want to crush that, but you got to do it in a way where you don't ruin your reputation and come out as just bad-mouthing everything else. Again, this is a velvet hammer, right? So I still got to maintain my professionalism. I got to make this a very educational experience and walk them through with enough information where the homeowner essentially is going to kill the alternatives for you. Of course, we're going to have physical samples of the alternatives, which is very important. It takes a little preparation. What's another element of a sales rep's arsenal that they can pair with a soft pack to really enhance this step?
Well, we built pretty robust kill books where we would have third-party literature that would break down maybe the shortcomings of another manufacturer's product. The greatest tool you can use is your competitor's warranty because they have a lot of language that shows what is not covered by that warranty. So I would print that out, highlight it, and then when I hand a sample to a homeowner, say, what does that feel like to you? And they start to manipulate it. I'd say, what do you think would happen to that if it got really cold? Now, what about if it gets really hot? We live in Wisconsin. Does it ever have a crazy temperature swing here? Triple digits in the summer, 40 below in the winter. What would happen to this thing day over day, season over season? And get them to tell me how it would predictably fail. And then I pull up the warranty and I show them, uh-oh, look what's not covered. Exposure to sunlight? That sounds ridiculous, but that's literally a provision that is excluded from a lot of window warranties, exposure to sunlight.
I've actually had some copies of warranties where we often explain a warranty as a bold print giveth, small print taketh away. It says lifetime warranty, right? And then you read what the warranty covers, and let's say, going back to a vinyl siding or a vinyl window or a vinyl fill in the blank, it guarantees the vinyl will not peel, flake, or blister for life. Does plastic peel? Does it flake or blister? So now, what happens when this product cracks? Did you see that listed in the coverage? What happens when it warps, fades, or degrades, bends, bows? All the things that can actually happen, fades, right? None of those things are listed in the warranty. What are they really covering here, Joe? You can see they're really warranting nothing for a very long time, right? Imagine getting a tire for your car that has a 100,000-mile warranty, and the warranty is against transmission problems. I want them to see those things because by differentiating then and showcasing our warranty that we do cover those things, that's how one by one I can funnel down to my product or solution or nothing. And sometimes that was the best way to leave a house on a no sale, knowing that if they're not going to buy from you and get it done right, they're simply not going to do it at all. So that's why evolution is so important. So just to recap a few things, of course, I want physical samples of the competition's products and services, whatever you're selling against. Ideally, pairing that up with literature that showcases the brochures, the warranties, and ideally pricing. When I had a sales team of about 20 people for one Saturday, all it took was one Saturday, and instead of running a lead, every salesperson had a competitor come to their house. And that one day, we were armed with 20 estimates, proposals, warranty pamphlets from our competition, and then we take the time as a team to highlight all the crazy fine print exclusions, the warranties, highlight the pricing, and then we come with this kill book into every house armed for battle. So as I'm educating the homeowner on those fiberglass windows, on the wood windows, on the composite windows, vinyl, whatever it is, I have actual third-party reinforcement, real tangible information from real companies, so that becomes part of that belief system once again. It's also a great price conditioning tool, right?
It's also a great thing to use Siro for. Once you record the encounter, and then if a homeowner goes, well, what do these guys do? You're like, I had them out at my house. You want to hear what they do? I recorded the conversation to help you out with this.
And the thing to emphasize here is you're not bad-mouthing the competitor.
Right.
You're just painting the picture of the strengths and weaknesses of this approach, what this does and does not cover, the homeowner's needs, and the environment, the conditions that the product's going to be put through, and letting them come to the conclusion that you guys are the best option for them.
And then you leverage takeaways so you don't sound like you're business bashing. I would always say, guys, I don't even blame these manufacturers for putting all of these, conditions in here because they sell their product to anybody who wants to buy it, and they sell it nationwide. So this product will interact differently in our climate in Wisconsin than it would if we were to put this same product in a house in Florida. They don't want to be on the hook for any of this stuff. When you read a warranty like this, it says lifetime warranty on the product. Do you guys have a warranty? And they'd say no. It's ridiculous, and it's pervasive in the industry. So as I show you our product, I'll tell you why we build what we build, why we build it locally, and I'll show you all the fine print in our warranty, and you can put them side by side and see which one works better for you guys.
So then with that whole labor conversation, then I asked the homeowner, so can you start to appreciate, Joe, that if a company doesn't warranty that labor, they're really not covering anything? So putting all this aside, I'm sure it'd be important to you that a company stands behind their product or service equally when it comes to the labor and material as they do the product itself. Isn't that true? So can we start to see that if a company doesn't warranty that, it's probably a temporary solution to a permanent problem?
I can't tell you how many freaking Siro recordings I've looked through where people have not done this section, where this section would have locked up the deal for them much, much earlier. I want to shop around. I need to get other quotes. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that where not only did they not do a good job in this section, they didn't do it at all.
When you're in the home, you want to be looked at as a trusted advisor and an assistant buyer. With this in mind, we want to make our customers feel that they were able to give their informed consent, as we mentioned earlier. And we don't want them to feel like they were forced to buy something without doing any research. So master the art of taking your prospects on this shopping spree and have them come to their own conclusion that your product solution is by far the best fit for them in their home. Practice evolution regularly. Keep leveraging the amazing power of Siro. And on behalf of all of us here, yes, you are a closer.